You're here for a very spooky edition of the weekly Oracle card reading. It's a psychic prescription for how to best work and play with the universal energies that are available this week. And that's from today, Halloween, until the 6th of November 2020. I'm Kylie Savage Psychic, and this is the weekly Oracle card reading. I tried to get into the spirit of things and I chocoed my hair. I would love to have blue hair, turquoise hair. That would be amazing, wouldn't it? I was going for a Pleiadian with the Seven Sisters, and I think I hit mermaid. Are you dressing up for Halloween? How are you celebrating? I would love for you to send your photos. It's not send. Post your photos on my Facebook page, Kylie Savage Psychic. If you haven't already liked and followed it, underneath the weekly Oracle card reading, which will be pinned to the top, stick your photos in. I would love to see what you're all up to. I really, really love Halloween, and yet 2020, nothing's really like it was before, so I haven't really gotten the spirit of things. I haven't decorated my house. I just sent Rod down the shop to get the chips for the kids, and I'm like, if I get any trick-or-treaters, hopefully I'll at least have some little treat for them. So the Northerners, wow, you guys hit the trifecta. You have Halloween, so happy Halloween. You have full moon in Taurus, many full moon blessings, and you have a blue moon, which is a full moon, the second one in a calendar month. So 2 full moons in a calendar month. Maybe not astrologically a big thing, but said to be good luck. I trust that you are having an amazing full moon ritual tonight. If you're doing one and taking photos, I would love to see those as well. And put it in the comments, let me know what you're doing. Now, for the Northerners, it's Halloween, or better known as Samhain. And for the Southerners, it's Beltane. Some of us won't be celebrating it until about the second week in November. It depends when you like to celebrate your pagan Sabbats. So Beltane is to honour the fire god Bel. This is when they light the Bel fires in the UK, when you have the maypole, when you celebrate, going out to the forest, fertility rituals. If you're trying to have a baby, excellent time for fertility and good time for hand fasting, that sort of thing. So let's celebrate love, fertility, reigniting the fires. It's when they would have taken the hearth fires and relit them from the Bel fires. So you extinguish last year's fires in the hearth, like representing last year, and then you relight the hearth fire from the Bel fire, celebrating like the new year coming. So you could get an early start on New Year's if you want to celebrate with us witches and do a little ritual around Beltane. So I would love to hear if you're doing that as well. Okay, I have something special for all of us. Colette's been sharing her postcards from Spirit, a card from each one, this deck. This deck is like she imagined, a postie coming along, dressed all in blue lame, a really outrageous character coming and delivering a postcard which was 2 cents from heaven. So, Halloween and Beltane are both times in the year where the veil is very thin. So it's a really good time. There's also the Day of the Dead. All different cultures celebrate something similar about the veil thinning and us connecting with our ancestors. So a big shout out to my family in spirit, who I'll be calling in closer. It's a good idea too to light a candle throughout the day and put your loved ones' photos around, or put the candle where you have their photos, and just be connecting with them, saying hello, opening the channels and saying, I'm open to connecting and communicating with you. I'm also a medium. If you would like a mediumship reading, get in touch with me. You know that you can book your readings at my website. It's www.kyliesavage.com. Okay, so this is a postcard at 2 cents from heaven for all of us. You probably can't see these, really faint. Jenna did the artwork as well, and this one is You Are Loved. Dearest you, everything is in divine order. Even in chaos, there is order, and we are always in awe of this. For you, though, on your human journey, things can get disorganized in your mind and in your physical reality. You need to get rid of the clutter, whether it be too many stories in your mind, too many what ifs, or fearful thoughts of the past or future. Instead, focus on the now. Empty your mind, clean house, and throw out any object that tells you an uncomfortable story. Remember, if it doesn't bring joy. Discern what you have, sort, purge, clear, and organize. We want you to have space to fill with something better. Remember, the universe abhors a vacuum. Spirit loves a vacuum as it gives space for brilliant new energy. Let go of what is not serving you and give order to what remains. See them and know their value. Your soul needs organization in order to keep your connection to us and to spirit free of distractions. You are so adored by so many. We hope you really know that. This is just so beautiful. Every time I pull one, it just kind of speaks to where I'm at the moment. It actually is a fantastic time to declutter. I've just been listening to Denise Linn, who is a Hay House author and has her own radio, Mystic Cafe on Unity Radio, and she is running a clutter challenge. She is a queen of decluttering as well, space clearing. She has a book on it with her daughter Meadow Lynn. So they're going to run a course, very affordable course for clutter clearing. Kerry Richardson's also another amazing person. I know everyone's getting into the home edit on Netflix. I thought it was rather boring, but anyway, I just watched it because Reese Witherspoon was in it, and I did like seeing her closet and her Legally Blonde collection, what they did with that. Okay, let's jump in. I need for you to take a breath, and we're going to do something a little bit different this week. So take a breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. Let's just sigh. And another one. And out through your mouth. And I like everything to go in threes. Let's do it again. And breathing out. Oh, I really hope my computer keeps working through this storm. I disconnected it just in case. So then I'm hoping the battery doesn't die. Right. I need for you to choose a pile. Pick a pile between 1, 2, or 3. And you can go ahead and do that now. Right, got your number? Now, the number of that pile, the cards I pick from that pile, they will have a message for you that's just a little bit more relevant and pertinent for whatever's going on for you right now. Okay, and the question I'm asking for everybody is, what is it that needs to be revealed and also released at this time for our highest good? Alrighty, so here is pile number 1. If you chose pile number 1, and I'm reading from the Hidden Realms, I'm choosing 2 cards. So I'm taking the first card off the top of that pile and the bottom card. And here is the Wisdom of the Hidden Realms. I don't have any really spooky decks. I did want to get Colette's House of Night deck. You can only get it from America. So it's the only one I don't have in my collection so far. And the Pam Grout ones as well. So anyway, this was not a very spooky deck, but Hidden Realms, let's see. Okay, so you had, pile number 1, you had the Winged Wise Ones. I really do like that. Angelic Help, Miraculous Aid, and you had the Resting Tree. Okay, so pile number 1, and that's Patience and Stillness. Pile number 1, let's see. Oh, some of you have really been struggling, really been challenged, not just by this year, but by now. And some of you might have really hit a rut. That deep fatigue has set in, that losing your joie de vivre, it's not connecting with life, and just feeling exhausted, run down and really, really exhausted. So if you chose pile number 1, this may be where you're at. I feel like your energy sort of peaked and dropped and peaked and dropped, and now it's like, I don't think I've got much left in the tank for this year. So what might be happening is that you're just in that place where it's like the thought of Christmas and more festivities is like, no way. One part of you feels like you could be really elated and excited about it, and isn't this great? And you feel like, we're all starting to turn the corner energetically this year. And another part of you just feels pulled back and like, I think I could just hide out in my house and just, wake me up another 6 months when, there's some sense of normality again. So angels are coming in to support you. So you can ask for energy angels. You can ask for house opening angels to help you entertain in your home. Entertainment and joy angels. Whatever you need, just put that before angels and call them in. Doreen Virtue, I learnt that tip from her, and if you need money, you ask for money angels. If you need house cleaning, you ask for house cleaning angels, and the angels are coming in and supporting you, connecting you with the right energy, the right people, places, and things to really assist and support you and where you're at right now. And the resting tree is saying, you know what, if you really need a rest, the next right action for you is to give yourself permission to have that rest. I had so much on this week and I just felt exhausted too. And I was like, was getting the messages about, needing extreme self-care and the cards I was pulling. So I was like, yeah, just took 2 days off. All I really want to do is sit on the lounge and watch Nashville and chill out. Getting to bed early, sometimes too late, sleeping in a bit, and just not pushing myself. And that's what you need to do. If you chose pile number 1, you need to not push yourself. You need to give yourself permission to rest. Okay. If you chose pile number 2, these are your cards. All right. So you had. Oh, they both came out in challenger position. So I'll hold it upright. It's the Horse King. If you chose pile number 2, but it actually came out in challenge position, and you got the Web Weaver. But that actually came out in challenger position as well. Okay, so with the Horse King, when that's upright, it's about assistance. Assistance is on its way. Horse is the beast of burden, and it will carry your burdens and help you. So you need to let it help you. So assistance and control. So when it's in the challenger position, what you're being asked to do is to get out of your own way. And the thing is, like, same for pile number 1. If you've been pushing and striving, there's a project or something, you want to get it finished and it has to be done your way. It's like there's not going to be the support for that. So you need to let go, let Goddess, and surrender. Surrender all of this. Get out of your own way so Spirit can come in and assist you. Sometimes we are our own worst enemy. And that's kind of it. And so the next right action to take, synchronicity, divine intelligence, cause and effect, the Web Weaver, but you had it in challenger. So you're, same thing, you're out of flow at the moment, or you're feeling like you're out of flow and you're feeling like things are hard and difficult. Whenever things are hard and difficult, it's a good time to pause. Check back in with yourself, check back in with Spirit and say, okay, where am I out of flow? Flow has been such a big message I keep getting this week. And lately, I was listening to Tosha Silver talk about it. See, that's synchronicity. Hear the word flow, get the message flow from the oracle cards, and it starts showing up in my world. I know it's important. I got a magpie, not a duck. I got the word flow. That's important. If you work with me, I'll explain the magpie duck lesson. So the Web Weaver in the challenger position is saying you need to let go so that you can be picked up again. You can get back into the flow because life is not meant to be hard. We are not here to suffer. We didn't sign up for suffering. We're all going to be challenged, but we can be carried through our challenges. So if you're not noticing the synchronicities, you will once you step back into flow. Okay, those were, I have to keep these like that so I can show people. I'll probably forget what they were. All right, pile number 3. So top card and bottom card. And they've come out in challenger position as well. So the Word Lord. You got the Word Lord, and that is communication, praise, and dishonesty. But you got that in challenger position. So pile 3 is. What I'm seeing with that is, how are you using your voice in this world? And are you using your voice for a force of good? Very important. We have, big deal US election at the moment. So it's like you have an opportunity to use your words for good, to affect positive change in the world, to reunite with other words out there so that together you're strengthened and, there is strength in unity. So think about, and also if you've been talking really negatively to yourself lately, you need to check that and say, right, there are some words that I don't say anymore. I don't say the word can't. I say I need assistance. I don't say the word should. I use the word could instead. Oh, I should really go and hang that washing out. Oh, I could hang the washing out, or I could stick it in the dryer. So be mindful and pay attention to the words you're using lately. Are they empowering to you and to others, or are they disempowering? So think about your words. Okay, in your next right action, take, oh, I love this card. The Queen of Light, Illumination, Enlightenment, Celebration. Now, she's in Challenger, and I just feel like that's because it's like, a little bit the same as pile number one. It's like, where is my effort and energy going to this? And this feeling of, not disassociation, was I just a little bit of discord, apathy. That's it. So a feeling of apathy, it's like, what's the point of trying to get my voice heard? I feel like I've been screaming this year and no one's been listening. And yet, you have the support from Spirit to have another go, and this could be the breakthrough. So, linking in with the light and knowing that, light always wins. There is really nothing but the light. Darkness is our friend. Darkness is exposing the light. The light's exposing the dark. They're in a relationship. There's white and black and all the shades of grey in between. We need to embrace it all. So please hang in there if you chose pile number 3. Your next right action to take is to believe in yourself, believe in your message, and try again or begin again. All right. Thank you so much for this. Really excited to see your Halloween photos and how you're celebrating. And I wish all the witches a very happy Samhain or a very happy Beltane. And may today be more treats than tricks. May your full moon wish, your new moon wishes be totally blessed under this full moon in Taurus. And I would love for you to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that little bell so you get notified. Happy Halloween! See you all next week.